Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Tina from TinaHeals.com, and in this video I will be discussing with you more attributes about the goddess Kali. So let me quote from Eckhart Tolle, and he says that Godhead is a darkness, a superessential darkness, a mystery behind mystery. That no light has penetrated. So the base of all existence is dark. That is why Kali is dark. And she's naked because she symbolizes the primordial unmanifest, the formless. Okay, so the Godhead is essentially formless and is a darkness, a mystery so profound that human comprehension is dwarfed in its presence. A mystery so profound that we in our limited 3D consciousness cannot even understand. That is why Kali's symbology is so complex and so wrathful, because it encompasses the cyclical process of creation and destruction. We are so involved with the white side of light, that is of life, like creation, that we are scared of destruction. And we forget that creation and destruction are really two sides of the same coin. It is not something we can escape, like life. Ultimately, the truth of life is death. Okay, no matter how much we try at being immortal, we have to die, as do celestial orbs, planets, nebulae, quasars. We all must die when Pralaya comes, and that is symbolic of the sound of Shiva's Damaru. When Shiva's Damaru plays, it is time for all creation to cease. So Kali is that mystery that we cannot penetrate with just human words and visualizations and ideas. Okay, so now what I want to say is that Kali is essentially whole of space and time. The name Kali also connects to Kala. Kala is time, thereby Kali's association to Saturn, who is also known as Kala, and Saturn's association to time. Kali and Saturn together rule the Muladhara chakra, which is red. And red is the color of Kali because it is the color of blood. And in Kali's iconography, mythology, cult, ritual, we see the bloodshed, the blood magic, because it is all symbolic. You actually don't need rituals, or you don't need animal sacrifice. You can do everything. The animal sacrifice is just symbolic of the sacrifice of your ego to higher consciousness, to the mother matrix. It is when you sacrifice your ego. Okay. So basically Kali is the great mother. Okay, as the Bengalis have visualized her. This dark, feminine principle was feared by all peoples, and people did not know how to work with this energy. Oftentimes, before the Bengali Renaissance happened and poets like Ram Prasad began to pen these devotional songs to Kali as a child, Kali was known to be a chthonic deity that inhabited the cremation grounds, and she was to be found in the cremation ground, and she was to be subdued or conquered in some ways by many of the Aghor and other sects that worshipped her, the Shakta sects. But the Bengali imagination discovered her as a mother, as a loving mother whose lap is the basis of all creation. And we all sit, and the sadhak actually sits on the mother's lap. And because of his sadhana, his spiritual practices, his kundalini awakening, he can see the lila play out. The lila is the divine play of the mother. When male-female polarities mix, they birth creation. That is the Shiva Shakti coming together to birth creation. So Kali essentially is not just Parabram, she's also Mula Prakriti. Okay, because when Kali is Parabram, Shiva and Kali are together. Even in the the statue of Kali, she stands atop Shiva with her one foot on his thigh and 1 foot on his chest. It's because the male principle is inert at this point, and then from that awakens the Mula Prakriti, or Prakriti, which is nature, which is all the quasars, the pulsars, the galaxies, the nebulae, our Earth, the solar system, all of that. Okay, and that is the divine play, or the divine Leela, and we are all connected to this through Kali and Saturn. Saturn is the keeper of the secrets of the firmament. Okay, above him is the world of spirit. And when we fall into matter, we fall through Saturn, as also explained in astrotheology. We fall into sin through Saturn. Saturn, Aquarius, sine and cosine waves. So we fall into sin through Saturn, under Saturn's watchful eyes. Okay, now we have to understand that Saturn and Kali are the Muladhara chakra, which is red and which is grounding, keeping us grounded to the earth. So Kali is ecology, she is the environment, as well as she is the tsunami, and she is the earthquake. She is every single thing encompassing the totality of creation and destruction. Kali is a cyclical energy. She manifests and then she disappears into the unmanifest. When she manifests, we have creation, we have universes, and when she is unmanifest, everything dissolves into pralaya. Okay, now basically Kali is, she's the greatest recycler of all things. That's why she has all these symbols. She has 7 heads. She feeds her tendons, her blood from her own head, because she is the great recycler. She understands the cycles of the earth because she is the cycles of the earth. By understanding her archetypal energy, we tune in to Gaia, or Prithvi's vibrations. Okay, and we start to work with this feeling of interconnectedness. What we must understand about Kali is that Kali is radical energy. This is not the Devi. The Devi has manifested the Mother Matrix in many forms. Although Kali is very complex and she is, different than all the other forms of the goddess, and she is more primordial. But she's also a form of the goddess, as we will see in Devi Mahatmyaya. The first time we hear of Kali being manifest as as a shadow side to Durga. Okay, but before that, also in the Rig Veda, we have the mention of Kali as one of the 7 tongues of Agni, of fire. So we have to see that this radical energy is a part of Kali's cyclical process of creation and destruction, and this is why many people in India are scared to worship the goddess Kali. I have her pictures, so many people have walked into my house and they've been like, oh, okay, you worship Kali, but no, we don't keep Kali in the house, or whatever, because we don't understand her energy and we think she is evil in some way, or she brings bad fortune in some way. But if you look at her through the eyes of the ego, that's all you can expect. You have to dig deep, go deep, plutonic deep, to really understand the chthonic energy of this Mother Matrix. So I hope you enjoyed that. Subscribe, like, comment, and visit my website to book a reading or to work with the goddess. See you. Thank you.